Good evening, my students. Tonight, we'll be watching one of Vincent Price's most famous horror pictures, The House on Haunted Hill. The film was one of the last successful films of director William Castle, who, as academics will regard today, was an innovator for in-house novelties. What were these in-house novelties, you ask? During his films, Castle would find innovative ways to engage the audience while watching the film, so in essence, create an interactive experience between the audience and the film. For Haunted Hill, he devised a sequence in which a plastic skeleton would be ejected from the front of the auditorium. It would then embark on a flight path across the auditorium, terrifying the audience members as they saw the action on screen being paralleled in their own lives. Well, for those of you who haven't watched the film, this occurs when Frederick Loren rises from the acid vat to confront his wife and her adulterous lover. But anyway, the skeleton did not work as planned. On its first run, the skeleton humorously retreated back into the plastic box. Other attempts, however, were marked by it coming up at the wrong times or embarking on an erratic pattern. Audience members were not terrified, but amused. They would often throw popcorn boxes and concession items at the flying apparition. The film can also be regarded as one of the best films for Vincent Price because, in Hollywood terms, it spawned a remake and a sequel to the remake. Now, granted, they were direct-to-DVD releases, but that doesn't matter. If somebody can spawn a remake, it works. After all, when one thinks of Hollywood, they picture an old man holding an oxygen mask going, "I'll remake anything that moves!" Didn't you get the reference? That's David Lynch. Anyway, I present to you The House on Haunted Hill. Did you enjoy that? I sure did. That was an incredible flick. It was brief, but ambiguous, and I love it. I love ambiguity. And so, I will leave you my... Did you enjoy that? I sure did. That was an incredible flick. It was brief, but ambiguous, and I love it. I love ambiguity. And so, I will leave you, my children, until next time. Until then, Professor Terror.